Hey everyone, I'm Falk, and today I'm going to teach you a really cool way that I like to build independence, and that is using something called foot ostinatos. Now, an ostinato is basically just a repeated musical phrase or rhythm, and we're going to be doing ostinatos with our feet. And I've written out 5 ostinatos for you that we're going to be going through, and I'm going to be putting them through something that I like to call the Falker Test. And you can call it whatever you want. You can use your last name and add an on it, and then call it the test. And that's totally cool by me. I don't care if you steal that. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing the ostinato with our feet and then playing different rudiments over top of that. And we're not going to be playing all 40 rudiments because that's going to take forever. So what we're going to be doing is just playing the single stroke roll, the double stroke roll, the single paradiddle, the double paradiddle, and the triple paradiddle. Okay, so 5 rudiments, and you roll through those using the ostinato with your feet. Now, the way I'm going to demonstrate this is my right hand on my floor tom, left hand on the snare. Okay? And that's so you can really hear when I'm switching between the rudiments, like the single paradiddle, the double paradiddle, because I'm using these rudiments in the exact same note values. Okay? So the number 5 is the only one where it's in 16th note triplets, and so all of the rudiments will be played as 16th note triplets. Okay? If the ostinato is in that note value. All the other ones are kind of 8th note or 16th note based, and so I'm going to be just playing 16th notes using all these rudiments. So playing the double paradiddle as 16th notes is going to be a little bit of a challenge. It's almost going to sound somewhat polyrhythmic. And so that's what the challenge is, and that's where you're really going to find you're going to have some struggles. But it's really, really fun to do. So just start with the very simple pattern. Like number 1 is basically just right leg, left foot, alternating as 8th notes, okay? And I'm going to be playing these with my double pedal, but my right leg is on my right bass drum pedal, left foot is on my hi-hat pedal. Double pedal, I have 2 pedals. Okay, so I'm not going to be using my left bass drum pedal. So I'm going to play this at 100 beats per minute, and I'm going to roll through those rudiments and give you guys a little taste of what it's like to see the Falker Test in action. And after you get it to that point, you can just start moving it around the drum set. You can just start doing whatever you want with it. But you'll find when you get to that point that you're going to be more free to just come up with your own musical patterns because of the independence that you've naturally built. You know, playing the paradiddles over top of that. It's going to be way easier for you to just go right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, or right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, because all those techniques and all that muscle development is already there just from putting it through this test. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. Number 2, we're basically doing just a simple kind of bossa nova or samba bass drum pattern. And that's just basically kick drum, hi-hat, kick drum, boom, tss, boom, boom, tss, boom, boom, tss, boom, boom, tss, boom, boom. Let's try it. The next foot ostinato that I like to use is basically a hi-hat opening on all the quarter notes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're doing kind of a tumbao bass drum pattern with our right leg. Okay, so that's on the of 1 and the and of 2, the of 3, and the and of 4. Here we go. ostinatos are ones that I just absolutely love to use, just because I've spent a lot of time developing the heel-toe technique with my right and my left foot. And this heel-toe technique, which we've had lots of lessons on before, it's really easy to do a double stroke with either one of your feet. And so what I've worked out is doing the 6-stroke roll using heel-toe. Number 5 is doing the 5-stroke roll using heel-toe as 16-heel triplets. So it's really, really fun. It's harder to do really, really slow because the technique requires a certain motion, and it's hard to do the motion with your foot slowly. So we're going to bump it up to 120, and I'm going to put it through the test and show you guys how it sounds. And what's really cool about that is once you get it to a certain point where you're really comfortable with it, especially doing the paradiddles, you can just put your right hand on the ride and then start accenting the paradiddles like you would normally accent them if you were to use them as beats. And you get this really, really cool sounding groove. Let me show you how it sounds. All right, moving on to number 5. This is a really, really challenging one to put through the test. Leading up to this lesson, I practiced this a lot, and it's touch and go. It's hit and miss. And so today, hopefully I can get it. Hopefully I can make it sound good for you guys. But let's try it. Okay, we're going to bump this down to 100 beats per minute again, and I'm going to put it through the test and see if I can do it. And now, just for fun, because I think that was all right, but it's easier for me to play when my right hand's on the ride and I can do those accents with my left hand. And so I'm going to show you guys how that sounds, because I think for me, it was really, really rewarding to get it, because it felt like, man, I have this other level of independence that I didn't have before. And that's what's so cool about these foot ostinatos is they really unlock certain areas of your drumming, or they kind of hone in on certain areas of your drumming or weaknesses. It's if you have a weak link in your armor, or a weak link in the chain of your drumming, you're going to find it when you put it through this test. Okay, I know I have, and I'm still continually working on this and continually trying to gain more independence. So let's try it on the ride cymbal and hear how it sounds. Lots and lots of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. I hope you at least take one of these ostinatos and put it through the test. See if you can do it. You don't have to do the ones with the double bass or the rudiments with your feet, but at least take one of the first 3 and put it through the test. I really, really love to hear how it goes for you. For you guys who are watching this on YouTube, I'd absolutely love for you to check out Drumeo. We have lots of cool stuff there, whether you want one of our lesson packages, or whether you want to sign up for a Drumeo Edge membership, which is just a really, really awesome community to be a part of. It supports these lessons. It supports you in your drumming as you have the backing of a really, really positive community. And I know that you'll absolutely love it if you just go check it out. Everything we sell comes with a 90-day money-back guarantee. 90 days. So you can literally buy a product that is online version, nothing gets shipped to you, and you have 90 days to try it. You know, no company does that because obviously people just abuse it, right? They'll buy it, they'll use it, and then they'll just return it. But we just are so confident that you might have those intents, you're gonna buy it and like, I'm gonna return it, but then you're gonna love it, and then you're not gonna return it because you love it so much. And that's kind of what we're counting on. We're counting on you loving the community, and I know the members there absolutely love it, and it's such an awesome family to be a part of. And so head on over to Drumeo, check it out. I can't wait to see you there.